Okay, it's time to teach my first ever Pilates class. I've got my sister and my friend coming over. We're going to go in the garden and we're going to do a mat Pilates class. I feel really nervous, but I've got my notes, I've got my cards. They're probably not going to take me seriously anyways. And I'm going to try and teach like an hour long mat Pilates class. It's my first time teaching, so I do feel nervous, but hopefully it's going to go okay. Hopefully they listen to me. They probably won't listen to me, but the weather's nice, so let's go do that. This is the current situation. We're finished. That was... Well, how would you describe your Pilates class in one word, Joanne? Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, it was fabulous.
Fabulous.
It's just been brilliant.
There's something happening over here. This is bar, I think. Right. That's enough for one night, I think, girls. So that was kind of a disaster. They were okay. I mean, they tried. They really tried the best. At first, they were misbehaving. They weren't really listening to me. They were kind of messing around. And then I had to put my teacher head on and be like, right, come on, guys. Like, I need to practice here. Like, let's go. I think I grossly underestimated how hard some of these exercises were. I kind of take it for granted that everyone can just do them. Like, I just thought it would be easy. But there were some exercises I didn't expect them to struggle with, that they really quite struggled with. Which I suppose is good for my understanding, because I would just think, well, do it. Like, it's quite easy. But it was really good to know that actually not every single body and every single posture can actually do some of these movements. So how you need to like modify them and make them easier, or even make them more challenging for some of them, to just make sure that everyone can actually do the movement. That was tiring, I'm going to be honest. That was really tiring. It's 9 o'clock now and I need to wash this hair mask out. So I'm going to go do that. And then I think I'm going to unwind for the night, because I think I'm at capacity for today. So shower time and then bedtime for this girlie. Good morning, people. Happy Saturday, or good afternoon actually. It is the afternoon now. I did a Pilates class this morning with Stott. I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but you have to get a certain amount of practice hours in with a Stott qualified instructor. And near me, there is only one Stott qualified instructor. So I have to go to her classes, and she does 2 back-to-back classes on a Saturday. So to kind of rack up my hours, I just do 2 classes on a Saturday morning. I do other classes during the week, but I do 2 on a Saturday morning back to back. So I did like an hour and 45 minutes of Pilates this morning with her. I've come home, I've made myself a ginormous cup of coffee, and the revision has commenced. I'm looking at some anatomy stuff today. So these are the flashcards I've got, and I've just opened them up. I'm just about to start. I haven't actually looked at any of these yet, but this is my job for today. So these just go through all of the different parts of the body, all of the different joints, muscles, all the different contractions, So this is today's plan of action. Let me show you the setup. This is where we're at. We've got our book, I've got my flashcards, I've got my notes, I've got more books, I've got more flashcards, I've got my laptop, I've got flashcards, flashcards on flashcards. Most importantly, I've got the vanilla latte. So let's do this. Send help. Why did I grossly underestimate the anatomy part of this course? Like, for someone with no anatomy knowledge whatsoever, this is quite heavy for a Saturday afternoon, I'm not going to lie to you. When you've got Chris Brown at 6, but Pilates instructor revision at 5. Longissimus. Rectus femoris. Gluteus maximus. Erector spinae group. I need to leave. Just been doing some revision, but now I am going to Chris Brown. I feel like my revision is complete for the weekend, so I'm going to go enjoy myself. I'm going to go dance. I'm going to go have some fun. And then we'll get back to learning about the subclavius tomorrow, because your girl needs a break. Okay, bye. I don't understand the question.
You answered it, you'd have felt hungry.
If I didn't eat tea, I would have felt hungry. Why is that?
I've read a post that said women don't know how to answer that question, and to be honest, you did get very confused.
It's a stupid question.
I just think if you'd have asked me that, I'd have probably went hungry or like, yeah, I'd have been annoyed.
Listen. Shut up.
You did answer it in the end, so I think you passed the test.
Okay.
It did confuse you massively, like you were a bit like flustered.
Okay. Morning, guys. I'm back in Oxford. I actually got here yesterday, and I have had a full day yesterday at Pilates, but I got up at 4 a.m. We drove down. It was a whole thing, and I was just tired, and I could not be bothered to vlog at all yesterday. So today is day number 2. It's my last weekend in Oxford for my teacher training. I've got today and I've got tomorrow, and I'm about to head out the door in honestly less than 5 minutes. I've got to leave, so I'm just having some quick breakfast oats. I've got some oats in there with cinnamon, banana, and a little bit of peanut butter. Delicious. I didn't plan for how hot it was going to be this weekend. It's currently 31 degrees, and I'm in a full grey Adenola outfit because I didn't bring anything else, because I didn't check the weather, and I didn't expect for it to be this hot. And it is red hot. So Zach's going to sunbathe in the garden all day while I go and do school. Just wanted to jump on, give you a quick little update. We're back in Oxford for 2 more days. Last few days of the teacher training. It's getting a bit intense. I'm starting to get a little bit overwhelmed now, a little bit tired. My brain can't really take much more information at this point, so anything new going in is pushing out something old. So I kind of just need to get through the next 2 days, and then we're going to make a study plan. So I'm sure you're so excited for that, so stay tuned. I gotta go. Guys, I've grossly messed up. Like, I've royally messed up in this outfit. I'm so hot. Like, I'm so hot. It's a full, tight, neoprene grey outfit, and it's 31 degrees, and I'm about to go do Pilates all day in an un-air conditioned room. Like, am I okay? Have I got issues? Well, yes, I have got issues, but for goodness sake. Cinnamon one, please. Yeah. I'll do 1 cinnamon and 1 cookies and cream, please. Thank you. Came on a hunt for ice cream, and the gelato shop we wanted to go to was closed, so we ended up in the cinema getting a Baskin Robbins. So I'm going to do a taste test of this Sunday. This looks unbelievable. Whipped cream, bit of fudge, bit of cookies and cream. Wow. Great choice by me. I'm gonna demolish this. Morning steps before my last day of Pilates instructor training. 1 more day to go, about 6 or 7 more hours to go. So I've got myself some caffeine to get through, out on a walk. Already done like a 40-minute walk, and I just got a sugar-free caramel latte to get me through the rest of this walk before some breakfast and my last day of training. The weather's not as nice today, and Zach told me not to bring a jacket on this walk, and I'm absolutely freezing, so thank you for that. Morning, guys. Well, yeah, good morning. Very exciting announcement. Guess who landed themselves a job at a Reformer Pilates Studio? Reformer Pilates in Studio at a Reformer Pilates Studio. This girl. I need to run out the door because I'm late as per usual, but I'm heading to the studio today just to like meet all the staff, meet all the other girls, and we're gonna have a little bit of a content day. I think they'd already had this planned anyway, so they just asked if I wanted to join, which obviously I do, but I will be honest, I'm very, very nervous. I don't know, I just feel like pressure to do well, to like not make a fool of myself, not say anything stupid, and just like prove myself because I don't have any experience teaching reformer. I've just finished my course. So obviously they're being super kind by taking me on and helping me practice, helping me learn and get the experience that I need. But, you know, I just want to do a good job. So I'm dressed, I'm wearing this little cute outfit from Fabletics. My jacket is glow mode, and then I do need to go. I do feel pretty nervous, but I'm sure they're going to be lovely and really kind and really welcoming, and I'm excited. I've got about a month before I start, so I'm going today to meet everyone, and then I've got about 4 weeks before I officially start like taking and teaching classes. So today's like my little taster situation. So let's go. I don't want to be late, so let's go. Good morning, guys. We need to do a full debrief at some point of what's going on, but for right now, me and Zach are on our way to a reformer studio to do it's 6:25 to do like a 6:30, 6:45 reformer session led by me. So I'm going to do the class, and I'm also going to like teach the class at the same time. So I basically just want to run through one of my class plans to see the timing, see how hard it is, see if somebody else can do it, see how well I can cue it, that kind of thing. So I brought Zach along with me for another body just to like do it with me, see how it goes. So I'll give you a full debrief later on today, but for now, it's 6:25, we're on our way to the studio, it's just going to be us two, and we're going to do a reformer class. And I'm excited, and I'm tired, and I'm nervous. Hi guys, happy Saturday. I'm actually glistening like a unicorn at the minute. I just put a little bit of body oil on just because my skin looked a little bit dry and a little bit dull, and now I'm literally shining like bright like a diamond. Let me just move you back there. Don't mind the washing behind me, not very aesthetic. But I wanted to have a quick little catch up. I know I'm in a completely different outfit and a completely different vibe to what I was this morning. And I know I didn't vlog at all once I got to the reformer studio. Basically, we need a bit of an update, a bit of a catch up. I'm dressed right now just because I'm going out to a garden party, so I've probably got about 20 minutes before I need to leave. So I thought I could just give you a little bit of a debrief. I am now finished my reformer training and my mat training. I've got 6 months before I need to sit my exam, so I'm hoping to have my exam booked for December. I'm just waiting to hear back on like an official date. And in the next 6 months, I've got tons of revision to do that is right next to me here, tons of teaching practice to do, like just so much learning to consolidate. I feel like now the learning actually begins now that I've finished the courses, but I am technically now qualified to actually teach and teach classes. Lots of people don't even ever take their exam. Lots of people just do the training and don't even ever bother with the exam. I am going to bother just because I've gone to all the effort to do the training. I'm like, let me just do the exam and get it finished. But I am now technically allowed to just teach and go forth and prosper. So I took myself off on the little interweb and messaged a couple of studios, Pilates studios like near me, and I've managed to get myself one job so far. So I have a job at a reformer studio. I'm starting in about 3 weeks' time. I'm just covering evenings and weekends for now. Like I still have my full-time job. I am just doing evenings and weekends. This is just a little bit on the side. And I start in about 3 weeks. So in order to just really get familiar with like the studio, with the beds that they use, with like class planning, because that's all brand new to me, they've so kindly just said like, here's a key. Anytime there's not a class on, anytime there's nobody in the studio, just go down, practice, do what you need to do. And you've got 3 weeks to do that until I officially start. And that is so helpful because I just went down this morning, let myself in, did like an hour on the machines, did a little bit of practice, and then I just feel a little bit more comfortable now. I feel more comfortable in the space. It is a studio I've gone to before, but obviously I've always been on the receiving end of a class rather than like giving the class. So I just felt comfortable in the space. I was able to practice my class plan. There was nobody watching me. Like I was just chilling, doing my thing. Zach gave up after about 5 exercises and went and waited in the car. He was absolutely no help. But I'm starting officially, like an official job in 3 weeks, which I'm super excited for. I do have another 1 or 2 things in the pipeline that I will update you on as and when, because I don't have time right now. I'm getting picked up in probably about 10 minutes and I still have to gather a bag. But yeah, I have 1 or 2 other things exciting in the pipeline, like Pilates related, things that I'm planning on doing, one of which is tomorrow, one of which is next week, one of which is the week after. So a few other things coming up, but for now, I have one reformer job. I'm teaching at one reformer studio officially in 3 weeks' time. I didn't think it was going to happen this quick. I kind of thought I'm going to give myself a month or two, going to just figure things out, and then I'll start applying. But I just thought, you know what, I just need to rip the band-aid off. I just need to go for it. I just need to throw myself in at the deep end. Otherwise, I'm never going to push myself to just like do it. So here I am, and I'm doing it. So that's what's happening. So that's where I was this morning. Sorry I didn't vlog. When I got in there, I was just a little bit time pressured. I only had about 45 minutes and I really wanted to get through everything I wanted to get through. I did take a couple of little clips on my phone though, so if I can insert them here of what went down this morning, I will. I'm off to a garden party. The weather is absolutely stunning today, so I hope everyone is having a gorgeous day. I'm not sure what the weather will be like by the time you watch this, but never mind. I'm off to a garden party, and I will see you all when I see you all. Bye. Love ya.